God has an urgent message that you need to hear today. Someone special is being divinely prepared to enter your life, and this meeting is already written in the stars. This isn't just another random encounter or fleeting connection. It's a divine appointment that will change the course of your journey. The universe is working behind the scenes, aligning paths and preparing hearts for this special meeting. Pay close attention to this message, because missing these signs could mean missing someone who has been spiritually prepared just for you. This divine revelation comes with love to help you recognize and welcome this blessed connection when it arrives. As you hear these words, understand that God is carefully orchestrating this special meeting in your life. It's natural to feel doubtful or remember past disappointments when you hear about new connections, but this one carries divine fingerprints unlike any other. This message comes as your chance to prepare and open your heart to recognize this person when they appear. You're receiving this warning because some special encounters happen only once. Divine timing requires both awareness and readiness. Even if you've stopped believing in meaningful connections, trust that this divine alert is your blessing. The universe doesn't want you to miss this appointment because this person carries a piece of your spiritual puzzle. Recognizing the signs means embracing a connection that was written in your soul contract before this lifetime began. As you move toward this divine meeting, understand that spiritual preparation is happening on both sides. Just like a master weaver brings together perfect threads to create a beautiful tapestry, God is aligning life circumstances to bring you together with this person at exactly the right moment. Look around your life for signs of unexpected changes or new directions. These aren't accidents but divine positioning. The job change, the new neighborhood, the unexpected invitation, the postponed plans, all might be pieces of this divine orchestration. This person is also being spiritually prepared for you. Their heart is being readied, their path adjusted, their spirit attuned to recognize you. What appears as random coincidence will reveal itself as perfect divine timing. This connection isn't happening by chance, but through divine intention. Every challenge you faced has prepared you for this meeting. Every lesson learned has equipped you to recognize its significance. Your souls are being drawn together like magnets across time and space for a divine purpose larger than either of you might imagine. Pay special attention to the signs appearing in your life now that signal this divine meeting approaches. These aren't ordinary coincidences, but sacred breadcrumbs leading you toward this special person. You might suddenly dream of someone whose face you can't quite see, or repeatedly encounter the same unusual name or number. Perhaps you'll feel drawn to new places without understanding why, or experience unexpected changes in your regular routines. These adjustments are creating space for this new connection. Notice when multiple people mention relationships or bring up similar themes in conversation. Watch for animals that cross your path repeatedly or symbols that catch your attention. These aren't random, they're divine messaging preparing your awareness. Your intuition might suddenly strengthen, giving you flashes of knowing or feelings of anticipation without obvious cause. Most importantly, notice changes within yourself, newfound patience, unexpected peace about your relationship status, or sudden clarity about what truly matters in relationships. These internal shifts are divine preparation for recognition. When your heart feels inexplicably ready, or when you sense completion of a spiritual lesson, these are powerful indicators that divine timing is aligning. The universe speaks through patterns and repetition, so stay alert to recurring themes that point toward this divine appointment. As we explore this divine preparation happening in your life, I'd like to continue supporting your spiritual journey. If these messages about divine connections resonate with your soul, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more guidance about heavenly timing and spiritual relationships that God is orchestrating in your life. While divine forces are working to bring this special meeting to life, you play an essential role in preparing yourself for this connection. Like a garden must be tended before seeds can flourish, your heart and spirit need attention before this divine relationship can bloom. Begin by releasing old relationship wounds that might block you from recognizing this person. Forgiveness isn't just for others. It creates space within you for new blessings. Examine beliefs about what relationships should look like, as this divine connection might arrive in unexpected packaging. Create space in your life, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, for someone new to enter. Clear clutter from your home, release toxic connections, and establish healthy routines that reflect the life you're building. Spend time in prayer or meditation, asking for clarity to recognize this divine appointment when it comes. Ask specifically for open eyes and an open heart. Practice gratitude daily for this connection that's approaching, thanking God in advance for this blessing. Watch your words carefully, speaking life over your relationships rather than doubt or past disappointments. Most importantly, continue your personal growth and spiritual development. This divine meeting isn't meant to complete you, but to complement the whole person you're becoming. The more authentically you walk in your purpose, the more naturally this divine appointment will unfold. Your vibration of wholeness is a beacon that helps this person recognize you too. Rest assured that this divine connection is being spiritually protected as it forms. Heavenly guardians stand watch over both your journeys, ensuring this meeting happens at the perfect time. Sometimes what feels like disappointment, the relationship that didn't work out, the connection that faded, was actually divine protection, keeping you available for this appointed meeting. God is providing special discernment to help you distinguish between mere attractions and this divinely orchestrated connection. Trust the inner knowing that will arise when you meet this person. Divine protection also means some opportunities may be closed to prevent distractions from this important soul connection. What seems like rejection elsewhere might be redirection toward this blessed meeting. You're being shielded from connections that might harm your spirit or delay your growth. The divine timing of this meeting requires you to be your authentic self, and premature connections could interrupt your important preparation. Feel comforted knowing unseen forces are working in your favor, guiding the complex coordination of lives, hearts, and circumstances. This protection isn't limiting your options, but ensuring the very best connection reaches you. Every prayer you've offered about relationships has been heard, and this divine protection is the answer unfolding in perfect timing. This divinely orchestrated meeting carries purpose far beyond companionship or romance. This soul has been carefully selected to help unfold your spiritual destiny. Just as certain elements in nature must combine to create something new, your energies together will catalyze growth that neither could achieve alone. This connection will challenge old patterns while confirming your deepest truths. Your souls made agreements before this lifetime to find each other again, carrying lessons and blessings meant to be exchanged. This person may help activate gifts within you that have been dormant, or help heal ancient wounds that have followed your soul through time. Together, you'll create ripples of positive change that extend far beyond your relationship. This divine appointment might bring the missing piece for your life purpose, providing the support, perspective, or collaboration needed to fulfill your calling. Or perhaps your connection will create something entirely new, a shared mission that neither could imagine separately. Some divine connections come to help complete karmic cycles, allowing both souls to graduate to new spiritual levels. Remember that meaningful connection isn't always permanent. Some divine appointments fulfill their purpose in a day, while others last decades. The length matters less than the transformation it brings. What matters is recognizing the divine messenger when they arrive and remaining open to the spiritual exchange that your souls have planned together. Just as you're receiving this divine message about your special upcoming meeting, your support helps us continue sharing similar guidance with others awaiting their divine connections. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these important messages to reach those feeling alone or disconnected. Your generosity creates a beautiful cycle of spiritual support, ensuring that everyone receives the divine warnings and blessings meant specifically for them. Your contribution today helps someone else discover the divine appointment awaiting them tomorrow. While awaiting this divine meeting, strengthen your faith in God's perfect timing. Like a farmer who plants seeds and trusts the invisible growth happening beneath the soil, your faith during this waiting period is itself a spiritual practice. The seeming delay isn't punishment or oversight, but precise divine calibration of circumstances. This period of waiting serves as precious preparation time that will make your eventual meeting more meaningful. Instead of anxious searching, use this time to deepen your relationship with your spiritual source. The peace you develop now becomes the foundation upon which this divine connection will build. Trust that the exact right timing is being calculated based on both soul's readiness and highest good. Remember that divine timing rarely matches human schedules. What seems slow to you may be the perfect pace for the unfolding of this sacred connection. Each day of waiting isn't empty, but filled with invisible preparation. When doubt whispers that nothing is happening, remember that the most important spiritual developments often occur in unseen realms first. Embrace this waiting period, not as absence but as active spiritual gestation. Your faithfulness during this time doesn't go unnoticed. It actually magnetizes this divine appointment toward you, creating the perfect spiritual conditions for recognition when your paths finally cross. When this divinely appointed person appears in your life, trust the inner knowing that will arise within you. This recognition goes beyond physical attraction or common interests. It's a soul-level familiarity that feels like remembering rather than meeting. Your spirit will whisper "this one" in ways your logical mind may not immediately understand. This divine recognition might arrive as unexpected calm in their presence, a sense of safety you can't explain, or conversation that flows as if you've known each other for lifetimes. To strengthen this intuitive recognition, practice quieting your mind daily through prayer or meditation. The still small voice of divine guidance speaks most clearly in silence. Repeat this affirmation daily. I recognize divine connections with perfect clarity. This declaration opens your spiritual senses to receive the subtle signals of recognition. Be careful not to confuse wishful thinking with true divine knowing. Authentic recognition brings peace rather than anxious attachment, and often arrives when you least expect it. True divine connections feel like coming home rather than chasing something elusive. When you meet this person, physical sensations might include warmth spreading through your chest, tingling at the crown of your head, or a gentle knowing in your solar plexus. Trust these bodily signals as confirmation of what your soul already knows. God communicates through many channels to confirm when you've met this divinely appointed person. Watch for unusual synchronicities. Perhaps you'll discover you were in the same place years ago without meeting, or share obscure connections that defy coincidence. Your name or birth date might share meaningful patterns, or you might discover you've both been guided to develop the same unusual interests that now connect you. Divine confirmation often arrives through others who notice something special about your connection before you fully recognize it yourself. Pay attention when trusted friends or family members comment on the unique quality of your interaction. Sometimes spiritual messengers, people who briefly cross your path, will make comments that precisely address your questions about this connection. The universe might speak through symbols meaningful to both of you, or through repeated messages in unexpected places. You might find your prayers about this connection answered in surprisingly direct ways, through songs, passages in books, or words from strangers that directly address your questions. Stay receptive to these divine whispers by maintaining an attitude of expectant gratitude. Keep a small journal of these confirmations. Over time, the pattern of divine communication will become undeniable as God repeatedly confirms this special connection in ways perfectly tailored to your understanding. Preparing your heart is the most essential work before this divine meeting occurs. Like preparing a beautiful home to welcome an honored guest, your heart needs attentive care to receive this blessing fully. Begin by forgiving anyone who has harmed your ability to trust, including yourself for past relationship mistakes. This forgiveness isn't about condoning harm, but about removing the emotional barriers that could prevent you from recognizing this divine connection. Practice vulnerability in small, safe ways before this meeting occurs. Share your authentic self with trusted friends. Express your true feelings and allow yourself to be seen. This practice develops the courage needed to be fully present when this divine appointment occurs. Balance hopeful expectation with healthy boundaries. An open heart doesn't mean abandoning discernment. It means leading with love while honoring your worth. Release rigid expectations about how this person should look, speak, or enter your life. Divine connections often arrive in packages we wouldn't choose with our limited understanding. Most importantly, cultivate self-love as the foundation for this divine relationship. The depth to which you can receive love from another directly relates to the compassion you show yourself. When you honor your own heart, you create sacred space for this divinely orchestrated connection to flourish when it arrives. As we close this divine message about the special person being prepared to meet you, move forward with confident expectation. Stay spiritually alert to the signs and synchronicities guiding you toward this blessed encounter. Trust the divine timing orchestrating this meeting behind the scenes. Remember that heavenly protection surrounds this connection, ensuring it unfolds at exactly the right moment for both souls. Your preparation honors the sacred nature of this approaching relationship. Through prayer, self-growth, and open-hearted readiness, you align perfectly with divine timing. This divine appointment carries purpose beyond what you can see now, but your faithful preparation ensures you'll recognize this soul when your paths finally beautifully cross. If this message has awakened your spirit to the divine connection approaching your life, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more heavenly guidance. Hit the notification bell to ensure you receive every spiritual alert and blessing meant specifically for you. When you share this message with others, you multiply its power. Someone in your circle may be desperately waiting for this exact divine reassurance about their special meeting. Dear Lord, please open our spiritual eyes to recognize the divine appointments you've ordained in our lives. Guide our steps toward these blessed connections and prepare our hearts to receive them fully. Amen. If this message has touched your heart or confirmed what your spirit already sensed about a special meeting preparing in your life, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Your support allows these divine messages to reach others, awaiting their special connections. Please share in the comments any signs or synchronicities you've already noticed about a special meeting approaching in your life. Your experiences might be exactly the confirmation someone else needs today.